Hey, welcome to Below the Skirt with Tamara. My name is Tamara Green, pelvic physical therapist, helping you live your best life below the skirt. So I help women overcome uncontrolled bladders, return to pleasurable sex, and manage those pregnancy symptoms so you can become a postpartum champion. Listen, I wanted to stop before we're going to talk about bladder irritants, but I just want to stop and just say thank you for all the birthday wishes. I'm going to go and like and love and all that kind of stuff a little bit later. But it did your girl her heart pretty well. So I thank you. I had an enjoyable birthday, and I'll be honest with you, just being here one more day on this earth, I'm blessed. So thank you. Me and my girl and your girl Virginia, we are here every Tuesday, same time, same place. So speaking on bladder irritants. So when I say bladder irritants, it's anything that makes you have to go to the restroom very frequently. You may be dealing with urge incontinence. You may be dealing with an overactive bladder. You may possibly be dealing with interstitial cystitis, IC. And so there's many different things that can make you want to go more frequently or have that urgency to go. So think of some things before I list them out to you. The list is actually longer than you would even probably think. But can you think of some things or times or situations with you notice that going to the restroom has been, you go more frequently? I'll give you mine. I remember when I was younger, and we would go on a trip or something. Say we were going out of town for spring break or the summer, and we would go to like Burger King to get breakfast before we would go on the trip. And I would always get orange juice. Well, orange juice, as soon as I started drinking it, later on, not too long after, I'm like, I gotta go to the restroom. Then the family has to stop because Tamara has to use the restroom. So I just gave you a clue. Orange juice is a bladder irritant. So you can think of some things. I'm going to list some things. And if you're on there, I'm not sure. Facebook is changing some stuff, so you don't know who's on, who's not. But I'm going to list a few things that are irritants. So things that make you want to go more frequently. So we know, or if you don't know, coffee is one. Coffee, tea, carbonated drinks, and even if the drinks do not have caffeine, they make you want to go more frequently. Alcohol. I'm going to make y'all laugh. And it's Below the Skirt with Tamara. I don't mind showing transparency. I remember one time when I was younger, went to the club, ain't been too young, but a few years back, went to the club and I had a few adult beverages. Well, it wasn't even a whole lot. I'm sitting there in this cute dress. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was cute. But I'm running to the restroom. I lied to y'all not. And being in the club for about 3.5 hours, I went to the restroom about 6 times. And when you go to a club, what happens? The restroom is small. You don't want to go because everybody can see you. This restroom was in the middle of the club, y'all. So I'm, walking in my little dress or skirt, whatever I had on that day. And I'm bamming on the door like, y'all better get out this bathroom. You better get out. Then you get into the bathroom. There's 2 stalls, right? Then there's 4 women in there, and I'm doing the pee-pee dance, right? So alcohol was a stimulant for me. Tamara could not hold alcohol. That's something I don't. So again, as I mentioned in the different stimulants that are there, alcohol is a stimulant to making you want to go to the restroom. Again, I was a chick in the crew that everyone always had to wait on or always is finding the nearest restroom. Acidic foods, oranges. As I said, like when I had orange juice, that would make me go frequently. So grapefruit, lemons, limes, those are acidic foods. Those are irritants to the bladder. So when I say irritants, just makes the bladder stir up, increasing that sense of I gotta go right now, or I gotta go frequently when you're not really full. Tomato-based products. Listen, who doesn't like spaghetti? Or if you're down south like I'm, red rice. Oh my gosh, heaven. So those are things that are stimulants, irritants to making you have to go more frequently. Chocolate. Who doesn't like chocolate? Who doesn't? I'm gonna make a little joke. I have a lot of chocolate. Dark chocolate, if we can say. I must be irritated all the time. It's a joke, but the biggest thing is chocolate is an irritant to make you have to go to the restroom. So those are the different things. So I just want to give you a little tip. If you feel like you have something important to do, say you have to go on a job interview, maybe you're having to have a big meeting, maybe you're going somewhere and it's not the time and the place to be going to the restroom multiple times, you may not want to have one of the irritants, the stimulants that I just got to mention it. So coffee, tea, carbonated drinks, alcohol, acidic foods like oranges, grapefruits, lemon, limes, tomato-based products, chocolate. Shoot, what does that leave us to eat? Pretty much nothing, right? No, it isn't. And I'm not saying you can't have that. I'm just saying these are things that are going to make you have to go more frequently. So really choose wisely when and where you're going to do it, because if not, you and your Virginia will be in the bathroom. And what happens is it sends off this alarm like, my bladder is full. I really have to go. And really, it's not full. It's like having a voicemail, right? You know your voicemail is full. And I know some of you, I don't know if you're like me, I'm bad at erasing my messages. I'm so bad. So if you really know me, you're going to send me a text because you know I'm not checking that voicemail. But you have this mailbox that's full. So picture your bladder like that. It is full. It's not full. It's having these false messages of a full voicemail or a full bladder, but it's not really. You only, out of that full bladder of 100%, you only got 2 voicemails in the mailbox. No, it's not. That irritant may be making you go more frequently. So just be mindful what you put in. Be careful when you do it. If not, you're going to be running to the restroom. And if you're running to the restroom, you may be leaking running to the restroom as well. So I just wanted to just give you these things. Keep in mind, and not only for yourself, keep it for your mind for your children. Like, don't give them these type of things if you're traveling. Or say you're going to go to the store. You know, you're going to go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever you do. Know what I've done. And I've given them something, orange juice before we left the house, because I like to go in the morning when not as many people are there. And then you go in, and then they got to go to the restroom. You got to leave your buggy with your stuff in there. You're hoping somebody will take your stuff. So just be mindful if you're a mommy or if you're an auntie or whatever, or for yourself. Just be mindful. These different, these products are irritants for the bladder. And how about this? Don't give yourself so much frustration. Take away the frustration by taking away the source that brings on the irritants. That's my take-home message. Take away the source that's bringing on the irritants that's the source of the problem that's also bringing you. And I just got that all tangled up, but y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? So hopefully you have a good rest of the evening. If you have any questions, drop it in. I know it's a little lag behind, but if not, be mindful of your irritants, because really your bladder is not really chattering just because you may be putting some gossip in there for it to talk, which are the irritants. So I hope you ladies have a good evening. And again, thank you for the birthday wishes. It did your girl's heart nicely. I appreciate it. Love you.